A funeral cortege makes its way through the baked, dry and dusty farmlands of northeastern Syria. We're on the border with Turkey, well within range of their guns. It's a convoy of civilians and Kurdish militia fighters, the YPG. Tradition dictates the fallen should be laid to rest in the village of their birth, if it's possible. At the cemetery, the bodies of the two men are taken by their families and fighting comrades. Joan Cello was a 7-year veteran. He fought Islamic State alongside the United States Special Forces. But he died in the border town of Derbyshire, killed by the NATO ally, Turkey. There's pain and anguish as you'd expect at any funeral, but there is anger here as well. All of these people feel betrayed by the United States. They expected nothing more from Turkey. They've been waiting for it. But being abandoned by the USA is to them the last straw. As we filmed, a small but angry group gathered around us asking if we were Americans. They accepted we weren't, but told us to leave. It's something that's never happened to me here before.
This is a YPG funeral. Usually we're able to talk to them quite openly, but they're really angry with Americans, so much so that we're being accused of that and being asked to leave. They're really, really defiant. And this is a sort of atmosphere that's growing in every town because people are being killed all along the borderline here.
Suddenly, border towns, big towns, are emptying of people. The attacks from the Turkish guns are doing the job its government wants, to flush out the Kurds from their homes along hundreds of miles of border. It can be called many things, but it's being cleansed. Tens of thousands are on the move. Derbyshire has been attacked constantly. They can't resist this. Look how near Turkey and its military are. The few who are left are taking what they can, emptying homes and shops. This man tells me he has no choice but to take his family to safety. But he insists he's coming back.
And is that the same with all the men? Is that they're looking after the families and will all come back to fight, yeah?
Yes, he said that. Yes.
And how is his wife feeling? Is she okay? You worried, scared?
She says she's scared. The men may be returning. It's impossible to know if their families ever will. But nobody here will forget this moment. And a sign of how dangerous this is becoming, a car bomb in the city of Kamishli, the effective regional capital. There have been missile attacks from Turkey, but this is now being claimed by Islamic State. There are thousands of them here, many imprisoned right on the border. In reality, Turkey's simple buffer zone plan really isn't that simple at all. Stu Ramsey, Sky News in northeast Syria.